got a three-bathroom home in North Phoenix around Lake Pleasant and Happy Valley.
Nice.
Now, it's not my house. It's my daughter's. She lives there with her 3 children.
Okay.
About a year ago, one of the toilets stopped working. We thought maybe it got plugged by a toy or something like that, right? Well, over time, it started to flush about a month ago. It would flush kind of okay, but then it got very slow. So anyways, she had a plumber come out initially, and he said that it would probably be a $400 or $500 job to get it corrected. She didn't want to spend that. So I took a look at it, brought my snake out, ran the snake through it. Everything seemed to be pretty clear. Removed the toilet, ran my snake through the toilet itself. That seemed to work okay. Mm-hmm. And so I said, I don't know. I think maybe you need to get someone out to look at the drain line and maybe run a camera through there, which she did. He came back and said that found no obstructions through the camera. So I put the toilet back on. It seemed to flush okay for a couple of weeks. Then it slowed down quite a bit. This about a month ago, Rosie.
Okay.
Now, the other 2 toilets are also running very slow. In other words, they'll flush on occasion, right?
Oh, man.
So that's my dilemma.
Okay.
Edward, throw all your plumbing experience to work at
that
this
one
dilemma.
sounds like a mystery, but we're going to try to figure this out.
Yeah.
I'll probably want to get a second opinion on that because it just sounds like if the first guy said, hey, it's all cleared up, and I haven't seen the video. Did you see the video? Did he show you any video that it was clear?
No.
Okay, so try to either get them back out there or get a company that can actually show you the video to show you that it's cleared to get you that peace of mind.
Now, yeah, because I was listening to the last call, and you talked about taking the the cap off the drain.
Yeah.
And flushing there and listening to that and see. And I might try that. I haven't tried that.
Yeah. Do you have outside cleanouts?
Yes.
Yeah. Go take a look and see how the flow's going when you flush a toilet, because there could be a number of issues going on here. It could be venting. It could be something still stuck in the line.
Now, Jim, based on where the house is located, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, Lake Pleasant area, it's less than 20 years old, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
It's ABS.
So we're not dealing with cast iron here. Romy, you had a comment?
Well, I was just going to have Edward, we've mentioned a clean out a few times, but for a new homeowner, explain what that is and where they would find it.
It should be in the front yard.
Oh, I know where it is, yeah.
But not for you, Jim, for other people listening that are new homeowners.
Yeah, usually they're in the front yard. All the newer homes, at least 20 years, you're going to have a set of cleanouts, two cleanouts bi-directional. One's going to be going under the house, one's going to be going towards the street.
It's reversed. The one closest to the house is going to the street. The one farther from the house is going into it.
Yep, there's a reason why, because if you put them the other way and they get stopped up in between, you can't clear it. The only times they have them where they're going backwards is if you have a check valve in the middle, and that's because the house is sitting lower than the house is up top. So you have to have that check valve. So if something ever happens to the city and it backs up, that's going to stop it from going into your house.
Now, and you're just looking for a plastic top with a square protrusion on it.
Yeah, they should be black. Sometimes they do them in PVC, so they'll be white, but usually they're black ABS. So
now, in Jim's world, being the skeptic I am, if I called somebody out, I would be more inclined for them to find a problem that wasn't there.
Yes.
The fact that they sent the camera and didn't find anything, but they're still having a problem that now has spread throughout the rest of the house. I'm thinking we took a partial plug and pushed it down the line. That's still down there.
Could be. That's why, that's why it's good to see the camera too. If you're the homeowner, make sure you're out there. A good plumber is going to, hey, come out here. Let's see. This is what I found. You have nothing wrong with your line, or you have an obstruction in the line. Yeah. So it's always good to get the customer or the homeowner involved.
And Jim knows what he's doing because he pulled the toilet and he snaked the toilet itself. That very often you can find a teddy bear right there.
Right.
Jim, I really am thinking, what's the difference between a roto-rooter and a jet?
The hydrojetting?
The hydrojetting.
So cabling is it's going to cut so much. Hydrojetting is going to clean it from wall to wall. It uses high power pressure.
And not every plumber has that equipment.
No.
Yeah.
No, not every plumber.
Yeah.
A lot of them have. I don't think all of them have cable equipment as well, but majority of them do.
Yeah. And when you're running a cable, Jim, you run the cable and you poke a little hole in the plug, but very often you got to pull that back and go to a bigger head and poke a bigger hole in the plug.
To get it cleared up.
And then you got to get all the way out to a size that fits the inside diameter of the pipe and bust it all the way through. Now, water jetting kind of does all that at one time.
Yep, it does.
So and sometimes when you have someone run a camera, that film, that footage is recorded to a chip. You could call the company that came out and see if they still have it by address where you could view it. They can send it to you in a link and you can view it on your computer